Meanwhile, in the Everfree Forest, Mr. Johnson Nicely was leading his students to the castle of the Two Sisters. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. It's not Mr. Johnson Knightley, it's Silverblade Knightley. Because using Mr. Johnson in a pony fic is not a very good move. Was leading his students to the castle of the Two Sisters with Henmare Starlight. Vice Head Stallion Starburst, the head security Lightning Wing, and Useless McEllicuddy. Keeping an eye out for trouble. There was much chatter among the students, particularly among the young six. Okay, we know Silverblade Knightley is after Silverblade the Ghost Knight, right? Smolder asked her friends. Her friends looked unsure. You cannot be that stupid! Oh, come on, guys, it's beyond obvious it's him! The dragon said with anger. I don't know why he would disguise himself as an Earth Pony, but keep the same name, eyes, and voice. I mean, isn't the point of having a disguise so that no pony could tell who you are? Silverstream pointed out. She's got a point, Smolder, Sandbar said. Unless those orcs are going to try to start the Tree of Harmony again, which means we're going to need those swords to fight him again, said the Science Changeling. We are not going to use those stupid swords, Gallus said in anger. But Griffin, right, friends don't need magic swords when friends have the strength. Yona said, smashing the ground. No, Yona. I mean, we're not going to fight, period, Gallus said. No! All five of Gallus' friends said at the same time. Griffin then turned to face his friends. Gallus, you can't be serious, Sandbar said. Yeah. Don't you remember what Johnson told us? Those swords chose us. And we're the only ones who can stop this ancient evil, said Oculus. Gallus facepalmed. Oculus, aren't you even listening to yourself? You sound like a loon. Are you really going to let some crazy ghost tell you what to do because the stupid swords key to us? Gallus said, using his claws as quotes. But Gallus, this evil's 2,000 years old. Oculus was hand-gagged by Gallus. Exactly. 2,000 years ago. But we things that Silverblade didn't 2,000 years ago. 5 powerful unicorns, alicorns, 6 pillars of Equestria, 6 heroes who have already seen the world multiple times, and a power trades and a pear tree. And to where chaos on our side. So if fate, the world really is in danger, why is it only up to us? And more importantly, question why we were chosen, Gallus asked, moving his claw from Oxley's mouth. Oxley looked unsure. I don't know. Oh, my scales, boy, said Lightning Wing, who was tapping Gallus on the shoulder. Not here! Gallus yelled at Lightning Wing. Lightning Wing backed up for Gallus. I was just wanting to let you know that you and your friends are kind of lagging behind your students, he said, pointing out with his left wing to the other students who were 10 feet away. Oh. Yeah, is something bothering you? Lightning Wing asked him. No! Gallus said, pushing Lightning Wing to the bushes, then flying out to join the rest of the cast. Is getting security Pegasus okay? Yona asked her, she and her friends held Lightning Wing out the buses. Just Placey, he said, brushing himself off. I know Griffiths is supposed to be rude, but jeez, is he always like that? He asked. Only if there's something bothering him and doesn't want to talk about it, or there's a test coming up, Silverstream told him. No, now let's get back to the rest of the class before Nightling gives you all the attention for being late, Lightning Wing said as he and the young five went out to join the rest of the class. Not too far away, a black portal opened up. Lightning and the young five caught up with the rest of the class. It took, for the looks of it, they had been waiting for him. Ah. Silverstream, Sandbar, Smolder, Yona, Oculus, and Lightning Wing. I see you finally decided to join us, said Silverblade. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Knightley, but I gotta fight with the bushes, Lightning Wing joked. Yes, I can tell, Knightley said, pointing to Lightning Wing's tail. Lightning Wing looked at his tail and found a small piece of bush in it. Lightning Wing then took the bush out of his tail quickly. Oops, he said, blushing in embarrassment, laughing nervously. Now that every pony is accounted for, Lightning Wing's tail is pushed free, we can begin our field trip. Starlight Gilberton lowered the cloaking spell that Mr. Knightley had asked her to cast before they went off on their field trip. Now, students and guests, present to you the Castle of the Two Sisters. I'm sorry, but once again, This is why possessive pronouns are important. Now, students and guests, I present to you the Castle of the Two Sisters, said Mr. Knightley. And well, it definitely looked like it was 1,000 years old. Okay, no. All we need to know is that it's just the Castle of the Two Sisters, and we don't need this photo. Although it is nice to see the whole entire place all over again, especially in the daytime. Man, all that construction. Way more interesting than this trick, I'll tell you that much. Wow, cool. Just good. Seen it already, Gallus said in a bored tone. Sorry, it's just not cool or amazing when you're seeing it for the second time, he said. Yeah, Gallus is right, said Smolder, putting her claw on his shoulder. The rest nodded. Speak for yourselves, Sunburst said, proudly kicking out. This is incredible. The architecture, the history, the scars from the battle between Celestial and Nightmare Moon. It's incredible this place is still standing after 1,000 years. Vice Stallion Sunburst. Starburst turned his head to sound the oldest friend, Starlight. We're all glad to see your enthusiasm for the field trip. But could maybe act a little more professional, especially from our new history and professor and Chancellor Useless, Starlight said, pointing to two of them. Mr. Knighty had a raised eyebrow, and Mr. Pointless looked annoyed. Sunburst blushed in embarrassment. Oh, sorry. He then went back to Starlight when the students and Young Six tried not to laugh. Sorry about that. It gets like that sometimes, Starlight said to Chancellor Wimp and Mr. Knightley. No need to apologize, Headmaster Starlight. At least there's one in every school in the cluster, said Chancellor Strawman. Now, the oldest students and Sunburst have finished admiring the front of the castle. We can head inside, Mr. Knightley said as he led the way to open the front door. Now, students, this room we are in might seem like an ordinary room, but this room actually has a piece of equestrian history in it. Can any point tell me what this is? Any point that's not a faculty member in the School of Friendship? He said, Sunburst raised his hoof. Oh, sorry, force of habit, Sunburst said, while Starlight put her hoof in her face in embarrassment. Wondering why does she like making out with him? Many of the students raised their hooves. Yes, you, Oculus, Mr. Knightley said. This is the room where Princess Twilight and her friends discovered the elements of harmony, defeated Nightmare Moon, and saved Equestria from Night Time Eternal, Oculus said with a smile on her face. Excellent and incorrect. Correct and incorrect, Oculus, Mr. Knightley said. What? Oculus was confused. You see, this is where Princess Twilight and her friends discovered the elements of harmony, but they actually defeated Nightmare Moon over there, Mr. Knightley said, pointing to the left tower. But did you know they did not have a choice in that matter? What? Could you say that again in with a straight face? What do you mean? Well, of course they had a choice. Save Equestria from eternal night or live the rest of their lives under the rule of an evil Alicorn. Oops, sorry, Silverstream said, realizing he spoke without raising her claw first. Mr. Knightley just smiled. That's not why I meant, Silverstream. You see, while it might seem that they chose to save Equestria, in actuality, they were always destined to do so. Oh, give me a break! Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be Gallus, not me. My apologies. Everybody turned to the voice that said it was just Gallus. Mr. Lightly raised an eyebrow. You have something to say, Gallus? There's no such thing as destiny. There's only what you do and what you don't do, Gallus said in an angry tone. Mr. Knightley started to stroke his beard. I see. So you think it was a coincidence that Princess Twilight and her friends were chosen by the elements of harmony, defeated Nightmare Moon, and became Equestria's new defenders? No. It was because they chose to. They chose to do that because of their newfound friendship with Twilight. They liked her, so they went with her willingly. Yes, said Gallus, and to everybody's surprise, Lightning Wing. Oh, you don't believe in destiny either, Mr. Lightning Wing, Mr. Knightley said. No, I believe in physical evidence and scientific proof, said the completely unaerodynamic pony. That's what I believe in. Listen, We all know you like making fun of how Pegasi are unaerodynamic, knowing that you are also a Pegasi, but, let's not forget. One of your favorite genres in all of anime is really unscientific. I know. Okay, fair enough. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But as we continue this and other further classes, you'll see that throughout equestrian history, some things were always meant to be. And where the ponies of the past knew it or not, they were all playing a part in the wheel of destiny, Mr. Knightley said in a very serious tone. This statement got many different reactions from the students, who were intrigued by what the new history professor was saying. Others were confused by what he was saying, and others just didn't know what to make of the professor. And Ficehead, Stallion, and Sunburst had all three reactions. Wow, he's not what I expected from a history professor, Sunburst whispered to Starlight. Yeah, but he was highly recommended by Chancellor who gives a fuck in the EEA, Starlight said out loud. Wait, Tony! All students in Whiteley when he said at the same time. Whoops, said Starlight before covering her mouth. Everyone in the Young Six turned to Chancellor wasted Maurice Lamar's role. Well, Chancellor, I would rather have Ironwood, glared at Starlight for spilling the beans. Yes, I and the EEA do indeed recommend Mr. Silverblade Knightley to be the new history professor for your school. Before you say anything, he does not, nor need, do you ever work for the Equestrian Education Association. He is just one of the finest and brightest professors in all of Equestria, and the EEA thought he would be a great addition to the School of Friendship. As for why Headmare Starlight agreed with the EEA, it's because he could not finish. His mouth was covered by Lightning Wing's wing. Shh! Why did you just shush me? An angry, what is the point of this guy? Asked. Look, Mr. Lightning Wing, I know you don't like me, but that's no excuse to interrupt. His mouth was covered by Lightning Wings again. Shh! I'll hear something, Lightning Wing said. Hey, I hear it too, and it sounds like a chainsaw. One Zeus said. Oh no. Mr. Silverblade Knightley said, looking very worried. Several trees were falling across the Everfree forest. What's going on? Sunburst asked. I don't know, but I don't like it, said Starlight. Before any of the young six could say anything, Mr. Silverblade Knightley used his back left hook to press one of the stone parts, causing the floor that the young six and Mr. Knightley. Oh, that wasn't just a picture, it was an actual video clip. Okay, thank you. To flip over. We'll have the Gallus, Silverstream, Yona, Oculus, Smolder, Sandbar, and Mr. Knightley. Lightning Wing asked. You must have triggered a trap door. They could be anywhere in the castle by now, Starlight said. I think we have bigger problems, Sunburst said, sounding absolutely terrified. Like what? Chancellor Naysay said. Like that! Sunburst screamed while pointing at a blue chainsaw cutting through the tree like it was wet paper. And for some odd reason, the author was nice enough to give us a video clip of a chainsaw. We know what a chainsaw sounds like. We've all have had a chance to hear chainsaws before. And the tree was cut down and the dust was cleared. It was sliced and diced. What an Equestria! Everybody said at the same time. Somewhere inside the castle of the two sisters, a small part of the ceiling opened up, and young six all fell on top of each other. Will this happen? Sambar asked. You don't think friends fell through that door, she said. That's very sort of you, Yona, but could you please get off me? Said Gallus' mumbled voice. The Young looked down and realized she was on top of him. Oops! Yak, sorry. It's Griffin okay. Fantastic. I love being caressed by yaks, he said in his usual sarcastic tone. Glad to see that your love for sarcasm hasn't changed in the past week, Mr. Knightley said, who was standing right in front of them, before changing into the legendary knight. You! Gallus said in anger and surprise, before trying to attack him, was held back by his friends. Gallus, no. Sit, boy, sit. Do you remember what happened last time? Yeah, he kicked their butts hard, Smolder pointed out.
But you are, Smolder. You were almost destroyed by the orcs, but you were also able to unlock a small part of power within the swords. But now the Dark One has sent the monster to finish what the orcs failed to do.
You mean, destroy the Tree of Harmony?
Akila said in a worried tone.
Hey, let me guess, you want us to take care of it because we're the only ones who can do it, right?
You guessed correctly.
Well, guess what? You're wrong, Gallus said.
I beg your pardon? Mr. Knightley said.
I think what Gallus meant to say is that in the past 2,000 years, a lot has changed. The School of Friendship has made magical artifacts. We have 5 princesses, and Equestria already has 6 heroes who have more experience in saving the world. Are stronger than we are, and on top of that, we still don't know how the swords work or how to use them properly,
said Oculus in a polite tone.
Exactly, and I'm pretty sure that Headmare Starlight, Chancellor Ace, and Lightning Wing can handle whatever this monster Dark One sent. Although, why would I actually care about Chancellor? Who gives a fuck?
Answer, Legendary Knight put his hands to his chin and started to think. Oculus does have a point with all the new magic in Equestria. It could be enough to fight the monsters and the orcs. But even with all that, it still wouldn't be nearly enough to destroy the Dark One once and for all. But trying to convince a teenage Griffith like Gallus, let alone the very mood he's currently in, is going to be next to impossible.
Then you got an idea.
A very Grinch-y idea. Very well then, Gallus. Let's see if you're right.
Not here!
Young Sexall said at the same time. Johnson then raised his hand, causing a big round mirror to appear in the middle of the room. The show slicing dice in the castle of the two sisters.
Very mystical.
What's going on? Asked Gallus' friends let go of him. Well, you said 3 ponies could handle it. Let's see if they can. For their sake, you better be right. Johnson said in a serious tone. Gallus gulped as he and his friends watched.
Headmare Starlight and the others looked out the windows and shocked at that monster. What is that thing?
Starlight asked her friend Sunburst.
How do you expect me to know?
He asked, scared. He might heal us, and anyway, we have a bigger problem, like missing students and a teacher,
said Chancellor Sleet.
Who knows? Maybe it's friendly, Lightning Wing suggested. It was got a glare from Starlight, Sunburst, and Chancellor Naysay.
Well, it could be.
Well, yeah, no idea why it's here. If there's anything we learned about the Cozy Gold incident, it's never just a poke by its color. I'm so sorry.
The brain said.
Oi, Darklaw, coming, mate! Monster said, looking behind him.
Come! Seen with last stare. Ow!
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. Darklaw came out of the woods, clearing out a breath. Hey, this is not me, said Redding. He drank from a bottle of water. He pulled down his cloak.
Oh, yeah, well, what's that?
Slicey Dice asked. It isn't here, Slicey Dice. I saw something. You meant to sort of come out. You know you're there, Darklaw said.
Crap baskets,
Lightning said as he and the others moved away from the window. Oh, there's no need to worry. We promise we won't hurt you.
We won't?
Slicey Dice asked. Shut up, Darklaw whispered, hitting the monster in the leg.
Wait, what are we going to do?
Sunburst asked, still scared.
I'll tell you what you're going to do, Sunburst. You're an expert in all magical runes. So, go to the castle and try to find Mr. Knightley and the students. You kids find a place to hide. This could get ugly, and I don't want any of you to get hurt,
Headmare Starlight said, taking charge.
Good plan. In the meantime, I'll handle Chainsaw Arms and Cloak Boy. Looks like I need some help. That's when you hit him with a surprise attack,
Lightning Wing said to Starlight.
What about me?
Asked Chancellor Egon.
No offense, Crime, but I'll definitely be helpful in the fight. Scrawny.
Chancellor Lamar yelled.
Oi! The police coming out or what?
Said Slicey Dice.
Oh, yeah, just a minute. I mean, was you being a roast to meet somebody who has literal chainsaws or arms?
Lightning Wing nervously asked.
Please, that's a polite, wouldn't you say?
Darklaw said, looking at Slicey Dice.
Yo, hi!
Slicey Dice was angry while Darklaw laughed.
Okay, I'm coming out,
Lightning Wing said, opening and closing the door.
Hello there, my name's Lightning Wing. Nice to meet you. Who are you guys exactly?
Oh, hello, my mothers. My name is Duckclaw. This is my associate. Here's Slice and Dice. Here's Slice and Dice. That's her name. Said Lightning Wing. Constantine Chancellor pathetically introduced to Face Huff. Anyway, what brings you two to the Castle of Two Sisters? Oh, good idea. That's good lightning. We were looking for the Tree of Harmony and got lost. You wouldn't happen to know where it is, would you? Darklaw asked. Tree of Harmony? Oh no, Starlight said in a worried tone. Something tells me that those two aren't here to say it, said Jaden. Tree of Harmony, Tree of Harmony, Tree of Harmony. Lightning Wing asked, slow flying, pretending to think. Oh yeah, Tree of Harmony. Nope, never heard of it. Look, Blight, I don't have time for your games. So tell us what this tree is so I can cut off a piece of it and give it to Master Goat. Slicey Dice said. Master Goat? Asked Lightning Wing, confused. Oops, did I say that now? Out loud? Yes, covering his mouth. Yes, you did, Darklaw said in an annoyed tone. Well, in that case, if you want the tree of Harmony, then you'll have to go to room Y, Lightning Wing said, striking a kung fu pose with his legs spread out. Oi, Darklaw, is this one of the parties you warned me and Master Go about? The monster said. No, this is not one of them. Though he couldn't shake the feeling he had seen this green Pegasus somewhere before. Look, guys, going with you will be no problem, he said, running and slashing one of his claws at his Lightning Wing, blinking an eye. Lightning Wing! Everybody said, but when this there was no Lightning Wing. What? Where'd he go? Animal player, said Lightning Wing's voice. Slicing Dice, claw, in everybody, let them see Lightning Wing 20 feet in the air with a big smirk on his face. Ugh. How do you get up there so fast? I slice of dice. Hello? I can fly, remember? Said Lightning Wing. Commentary! You think this fast? What's this? The green pony said, diving at the monster and circling him with Green Tornado. Slicey Dice tried to hit him, but he was too fast. After a minute of this, Lightning Wing dropped his tornado attack, landing on the ground, striking another kung fu pose with his wings spread out. Then the Green Tornado was gone. Slicey Dice looked very dizzy. His eyes were swirling, he could barely stand up straight, but he was able to shake off the dizziness before landing on his face. Alright, you Green Wallboy. Use some speed, I'll give you that, but I won't save you from me. Save me from what? Your chainsaw arms or your terrible accent? Hey, I tried! Lightning Wing joked. Well, you little... Slicey Dice tried to attack him, but missed again. Can't hit a Pegasus this good looking? Slicey Dice smacked him again, but missed him again. We call it hit a Pegasus this good looking. Well, you just hit him already. What does it look like I'm doing? Missing, Lightning Wing said behind him. Slicey Dice attacked with both of his chainsaw arms. Luckily, Lightning Wing was able to dodge by doing a barrel roll. Chainsaw arms hitting the ground, causing a lot of dust around the monster. Yes! Lightning Wing said, seeing his opportunity to attack. He had flapped his wings as fast as possible, causing the dust to go right into Slice and Dice's eyes. Lost! Can't see! Slice and Dice screamed in pain. Perfect! Lightning Wing said, flying high in the air, coming very down to deliver a punch to the face. Unfortunately, I saw it had no effect on the monster. Lightning Wing didn't look like he was in a lot of pain. Arrgh! He screamed, holding his hoof. Was starting red pain. Slice Celeste! What are you made of, pure metal? Affirmative, Head Lightning. Darklaw said with a devilish grin that could be seen through his cloak. Oh, I was out of mind, Lightning Wing said, still holding his red hoof in pain. Slicey Dice had kicked him in the gut, sending him flying in front of the castle and stairs. Lightning Wing was holding his gut in pain as the monster approached him, glancing evilly. Oh, no. Now, I know what you're thinking. Should I cut him in half? And the answer might surprise you. What is with the DBZ jokes? Slicey Dice's arm was coming down there. No way Lightning Wing was going to be able to dodge him in time. Luckily for him, Starlight Glimmer teleported right in front of him and had a magic shield with a cueing mark to protect him. Bling! Then the monster was suddenly wrapped up in some blue magical chains with the EA symbol in the middle. What a top! All nice is more of a southern thing than a Australian thing. Slicey Dice asked confused as he tried to break out but couldn't. Suddenly, Dancer Pia teleported right beside Starlight behind Lightning Wing. Sorry, Mr. Slice and Dice. Well, if you and your hooded friend want to get to the Tree of Harmony, you're gonna have to get through us, he said, his horn glowing with magic ready to strike. Starlight, still holding up her shield, looked back at Lightning Wing. Are you okay? She asked. Oh, yeah. Broken hoof, few cracked ribs, and just peachy, he said in his usual choking tone. His face showed that he was in a lot of pain. Well, I suggest you get inside the castle and hide in the same place, said Naysay. No way, Lightning Wing said, flying up so he wouldn't have to step on his broken hoof. It'll take a lot more than that to keep me down. Even if it breaks every bone in my body, will stop me from preventing those two from getting anywhere near the Tree of Harmony. Well, Mike, that could play a lines. As soon as I break out of those chains, I'm going to. Before he could finish, he was struck by a bolt of lightning. His lightning bolt didn't come from a cloud. Its tip was from Lightning's wings feathers, which shocked everybody, even the legendary knight. More commentary. Um, this commentary is nice and all for the like shonen manga. That's perfectly a-okay. Pizza King, fine and dandy, but it breaks the flow of the story here.